team from Leisure Travel Vans. I'm super excited, more excited than I normally am, and I'm always excited. We are at the Hall Crest Winery in beautiful Felton, California. This is also a Harvest Host area. They have some great wine tasting. We have a brand new floor plan. It's called the Unity TBX or TB4X if you want to go all-wheel drive. Yep, you heard me correctly. If you've been looking for small vans that were all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, but you're like, man, they're just too small, I can't live in it, and you needed storage, right? Because the vans don't have any storage. I think we have the perfect floor plan. Optional all-wheel drive. You can have 4 passengers with 3-point seat belts facing forward, a double bed up front, and 2 twin beds in the back that make into 1 queen bed. And I have huge storage. And the piece de resistance is you can tow up to 5,000 pounds, all in a very small package. We are 25 feet 1 inch bumper to bumper, 10.6 exterior height. I can't wait to show you the entire motorhome. Let's start inside this bad boy. It's absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The new entrance door looks great, but come on inside. This is unbelievable. The 2026 Unity TBX and TB4X. The interior looks exactly the same. The only difference is obviously the all-wheel drive chassis if you want to go with the TB4X versus the 2-wheel drive chassis. Adventure now meets luxury. And talk about luxury, let's talk about this Ultra Fabrics, right? This is a synthetic man-made. Leather doesn't get hot, doesn't get cold, doesn't mold, doesn't mildew, right? This is our Dove. We also do sand, so we have 2 different Ultra Fabric colors, 2 different wood colors. This is our Rift Oak. We also do white oak, so you can have 2 different wood colors. This one has the optional white upper cabinets. Look absolutely fantastic. You can see our Corian countertops. That's a new color for 2026, mineral white, or you can do concrete, or you can also order the Desert Shadow package on any Unity model, which is going to give you the black Alcoa rims, Dune Ultra Fabrics, which we use a 2-tone on the driver passenger seats. We have the Mist countertops and the Stone upper cabinet colors. Plus, all the hardware is done in the black. And it also has Canyon exterior paint on it. Go to our website, www.leisureVans.com, go to build and price, and you can customize the motorhome exactly the way you want it. But look at this. I am sitting here facing forward, shoulder belt, 3-point belt, right? Or I can sit over here, and I also have another forward facing seat belt, right? So I can have 4 people seat belted in the motorhome facing forward. We have 2 separate tables for this front area, and now we can have dinner for 2 people, right? You can have a person over here could be having dinner, right? So 3, 4 of us could even be having dinner. Drinks, cocktails, playing cards, absolutely, board games at night. Plus, I can also mount the second table over on this side. Second table goes in. Now we can have dinner for 4, no problem, play games, right? Slide it back over here. Use this as a work area. This is so smart. Plus, you can take the table, move it to the back as well, so you can have a table in between twin beds at the back. But what a great use of space. Look at that, tables moving around, right? Depending on what you're doing. So cool. 2 lagoon tables in the TBX. This is such a great use of space. This is incredible. Watch this. This is our Swivel Lounge. Look at this. We're going to slide this over here. You can leave the table in. Now I can use this kind of as a work area. I can have a dining room area. We can have a conversation, right? You can take the 2 tables out and just have a lounge area. It creates so much space. It feels so comfortable. Plus then this is going to make into a double bed. Or you can take the tables away and look, we create space. Lots of space. I love this lounging area, right? I can sit over here, kick back and relax. So we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in our motorhome, right? Play cards, have games, have fun, watch TV, watch a movie together. But look how much room you have. This is such a great use of space. If you were looking at a little van, right? You don't have this kind of space. You don't have the storage. This is space. This is incredible. You can use this as a chaise lounge just to kick back and relax. Watch that big TV up front there. This goes from a great living room area, dining room area, game area, den area, and look at this, it makes into a beautiful double bed. Look at that. Crazy. You can take these off if you want as well. I don't even need to take them off, and I'm 6'1". Look at this. I can lay completely down, full, beautiful double bed. Is this crazy or what? This is crazy. Sleep 2 up here, sleep 2 in the back, and you can drive 4 people with 3-point seat belts. What a great use of space. So we kind of reverse engineered this. We have the bed down. I was going to show you how simple it is to make into a bed. So here's all of our cushions. We're going to make it back into a dining room area. So this slides. Now we're going to slide it back. Big one over to the side like this. These 2 are going to come over to here just for a second. So then we're going to move this back. We're going to put these 2 back on. Put this cushion back on here, and then we have our back cushions. And then this is just going to swivel back into here, and now we are back into a dining room area. You could leave this like this, but if you have 4 people coming with you, well, then we're going to move this back. So this is releases there, and then we just turn this back into there. Seatbelts come back over top. So now we're back into transport mode. 2 people here, all with seatbelts. And you're gonna love the beautiful window here. Look at this awning style window, opens all the way up. Very nice, right? Daytime shades. And then we also have nighttime shades. So if you want complete privacy, really, really nice. We have inverted plug right here. Working on my laptop, I can plug in here. It's inverted off of our 3000 watt pure sine wave inverter, as all the plugs are. USB, USB-C charging ports. And then we have one of our secondary control panels for our multiplexing system. I want to turn all the lights off. I can turn all the lights back on, but look how much space you have. This is just such a cool design. The Swivel Lounge, living room area, work area, bedroom area. Also, I love the fact that the Mercedes-Benz driver passenger seats also become my theater seats for watching my TV, Bluetooth soundbar so I can stream my favorite music. And look at this, flush floors all the way to the front of the cab area, so it's easy to get in and out, and I'm not gonna hit my head and fall and trip. So right above where I was sitting, you can see there, we got some nice big storage area here, easy access panel, storage underneath here. This is kind of our entertainment area where we have all of our electronics. We have our Wi-Fi booster up on the roof, the WineGuard 2.0, and it's also a TV antenna. Up on the roof, we have a dedicated area there if you want to run your Starlink. This one is a prototype, so we tried it on this one. This is a Wi-Fi booster and TV antenna, so you can subscribe to the service with WineGuard, or you can get a secondary SIM card from your cell phone provider, and you can be your own personal walk-in hotspot. So this is all of our electronics. You can see that everything is inverted in here, running off of our 3000 watt pure sine wave inverter. And this one has the 540 amps of lithium on it. So we've got lots of power in the motorhome. We also have an HDMI plug and a couple other connections here. Once again, everything is running off of our pure sine wave inverter. Storage is very important in a small motorhome. That's why, you know, the vans have no storage space. We have lots of storage space. Look at this big storage here, right? Nice big storage area here. This is your privacy curtain that snaps around the windshield, and it's on the inside of the chairs. We've also got our optional safe right here, but look how beautiful. European hidden hinges, the curved door, right? A little more storage over on this side. Nice big storage area. Once again, European hidden hinges, curved doors, soft close on them. Lock in place, lots of little storage here. Over here, we've got our multiplexing system. This kind of runs the motorhome. You can download the app and you can run the motorhome off your smartphone. So everything in the motorhome is controlled here. I can control the lights. If I hold a light, it'll dim, set the air conditioner or the furnace. And I also have a heat pump as well, right? So that's all controlled right here. It's pretty simple to do, just like you'd have a thermostat at home. So this is your entire control panel. Everything that you want to run it, once again, you can run it off your smartphone, and you can set your AutoGen start as well off of that system as well. Right above the door here, we've got a couple things. This will turn on your heaters to your lithium battery. So we have 540 amps of lithium on this one. 270 is standard, optional 270. This one has 540. So if it gets cold, 36, 37 degrees Fahrenheit, you want to turn that on and keep the batteries nice and warm, because lithium batteries don't like to give or take a charge once they get cold, right? So we're going to turn on the heater when it gets cold. This is our Truma AquaGo Comfort Plus hot water heater controller. So the only thing you want to do with this is either have it on Eco, where it doesn't heat the 1 liter of hot water, or have it on Comfort Plus where it does heat that 1 liter of hot water. And then when you turn on any of the faucets, you have instant hot water. So that's about it right there. Okay, in our entrance door area here, you're gonna love this, the new door with the beautiful privacy blind. I love that. I love the beautiful hidden screen door. You can see how easy it is to open and close. And when you want to lock it, Just do that and it's locked. And look at this for storage. We have great storage here for your shoes. They can go underneath here, right? Or you can put the shoes underneath here. So we have lots of storage space. Storage here, storage back over here. Love the lit handle for getting in and out of the motorhome. Inverted plug as well. Of course, a secondary control panel for our multiplexing system. Look up on the ceiling here. Our beautiful opening skylight looks absolutely great. Lots of nice fresh air. If you have some bugs around, you can do it this way on hot sun, but you want to have still fresh air in the motorhome, right? Ducted air conditioning, right? Very important. The motorhome has to have ducted air conditioning, otherwise it's only going to be cold in one spot, right? So ducted air all the way front to back. And for 2026, we have a built-in heat pump in our Truma air conditioner. So now I can have heat. So let's say you're at a campground and you're paying for the electricity, you're going to plug in your motorhome. You might as well use the heat pump if it's a little bit cool at night to keep the motorhome warm. Why waste your propane when you're already paying for electricity? And I've also got the Vario heat ducted furnace. So I have ducted heat inside the Unity TBX floor plan for 2026. Vario heat furnace. We're in the galley area, nice big galley area. We've got a couple little surprises. Like I said, we have lots of surprises in the TBX for 2026. So look at this, leisure cups, leisure plates, right? Make sure you check out our leisure store, www.leisurevans.com, our store, leisure clothing, leisure cups, leisure plates, hats, deck yourself out, all on leisure when you're driving down the road RVing. You're gonna absolutely love it. So I love how deep the cabinet is, right? Full-size plates come all the way in, right? We always talk about that, right? If you have a plate and it doesn't fit in the cabinet, it's a useless cabinet. So you want to make sure that you got a full-size plate fits in the cabinet. That is so important, right? So I've got a place here for our bowls, cups, European hidden hinges, soft close, bang, bang. Place here for my spices, right? I love that. Look at the beautiful black hardware, right? So this one has the optional black accent package. So you've got all the black hardware, all the black handles. They look great. Look at this. Pot and pan, right? We talk about this, right? What good is having a motorhome if you can't put your pots and pans? Look at the size of that. You can put my pots and pans in there. Of course, we've got the brand new induction cooktop. We have 2 burners, right? That's very important. I see a lot of them with only 1 burner. That's absolutely useless, right? If you see a 1 burner induction cooktop, you might as well keep walking because you have to have 2 because you can't make spaghetti without 2 burners at the same time, right? It doesn't make sense to me. They do it. I don't know why. Look at that. Nice big full water filtration system, right? We use charcoal water filter, but look at that soft close. Look at that place here for forks, knives. Absolutely beautiful there. And you're gonna love this. This is the big surprise here. Look at this. I have a counter extension, right? It's a removable counter extension because you can't be blocking the door with a full-time counter extension. So we have to have a removable counter extension. That's very, very smart. It's all done in our beautiful mineral white countertops. This is solid corian, right? You can hear it, right? Deep stainless steel sink. And when you order the black accent package, you get the pull down faucet. Very good. And look at this. Another, once again, awning style window. Lots of fresh air coming in. Daytime shades, nighttime shades. Lock in place so you can have the windows open. Absolutely beautiful. I love the size of this counter. Now, when you put the extension in, look how much room we have to cook. And then over here, we have access to our Truma AquaGo Comfort Plus water heater, our water pump, and our water filter system right here. So that's all done right there. I love all the accessory panels here. Once again, done with the black accent package, all done in black. And of course, we have our fan. So if we're going to be cooking, we're going to turn that on, pop this up. There we go. Look at that. Nice, fantastic fan. Runs on 12 volts, so it doesn't use a lot of power. If you're cooking, all the fumes can go out the fan. You have 3 different settings on it, right? And when you want to turn it off, you just close that up and automatically comes back down. We also have another fan in the bathroom area. So you have 2 fantastic fans in the Unity TBX. So over on this side, we've got a nice big pantry. Look at this, right? I'm on my Jenny Craig diet. What are we going to have today? We're going to have some beef and some crackers and some nuts. Yeah, perfect. I love that. This is where we keep our 2 tables, right? So we're going to put 2 tables up front if we want. We're going to have 1 in the back, 1 in the front. So great use of space, a little more storage over here as well. But next to the galley area, we've got our fridge, our 12-volt fridge. Beautiful, nice big refrigerator, separate freezer on the bottom, right? This runs on about 5 amps, right? So it's very, very efficient. And then we have our microwave right here. So if you want to microwave your food right here, nice little microwave, all done in black, ties in with everything else in the motorhome. We're in the bathroom. Look at the size of this. This is an all-in-one residential bathroom. Big stand-up shower. Once again, I am not a small dude, right? I am 6'1", maybe 6'2". I can't even touch the top. I love the skylight. Black accent package once again. Everything done in black. You got your shower head. It's got a little control for water restriction, so you don't use too much water if you're dry camping. Place here for soaps, shampoos. And don't forget, we got our beautiful shower door. Look at that. Locks in place. It's got a bit of a squeegee. All the water flows back into the shower pan. Absolutely fantastic. Countertop, all done in solid Corian, China grade macerator toilet, turns up everything into a liquid form, shoots it into your black tank. Don't forget, we have 32 gallons of black, 35 gray, and almost 40 gallons of fresh water. So you've got lots of water if you are a full-time RVer or do a lot of dry camping. Of course, we have our fantastic fan there. Look at this. Just hit the buttons and it's going to automatically go up. Look at that and turn on. And if you're showering, all the steam's going to go out of the motorhome. We have a mirror for getting ready in the morning. We have our daytime shade, nighttime shades for the window. And look at this nice big medicine cabinet over here. Look at that. So put all your stuff, place here for your towels. But, you know, come on in. Look at the size of this bathroom. It's huge. This is a 25'1" motorhome, 25 feet 1 inch in total length. And look at the size of this residential dry bathroom. Dry bathroom means I have a shower, I have a toilet, sink, right? I'm not sitting on the toilet to have a shower. I can actually stand up and enjoy a shower. And I don't have a cassette toilet. I can dump the tanks like a normal RV. I don't have to take that cassette toilet and take it into McDonald's and dump it. That's ridiculous. So anyways, nice big residential 3-piece bathroom. Okay, you're gonna love this feature in this motorhome. We just have a small step up into the back bedroom area. You can see I'm pretty tall, I can still stand up. I have lots of room, so that is so cool. I've looked at other motorhomes where there's no room. You have to just kind of crawl into the bed area. This one I can walk into my bedroom and enjoy it, right? Plus, look at the storage. This is crazy. Full drawer extension glides, right, on both sides. Look at that. Absolutely amazing how much storage we can have, right? And above here, look at this storage. Look at that, right? All done with curved doors, European hidden hinges, all done with soft close. And you're gonna like this. This is the sound of quality. And little storage areas underneath too. It's just well done. Like all the little storage areas, so cool, so well done, right? Great use of space. And I absolutely love the windows. Look at the windows that we have. All the natural light, airflow. Once again, awning style windows. We have nighttime shade, daytime shade. You can lock them in place if you want, right? And still have the window open. Very, very cool. Same on this side. And you're gonna absolutely love this little feature. Look at this. Hanging closet, all built in. Hang your clothes, close your hanging closet. Great use of space, right? Now I can also take these two separate twin beds and I can pull them together and make them into a queen bed. Let me show you how easy that is. Okay, this hinge comes across and then I just take the twin beds and I kind of pull them together. And now I have one big queen bed. Look at this. Oh yes. That is nice. So you can have two separate twin beds, and these are big twin beds, right? Once again, I'm well over 6'1". I have lots of room. Put my pillow back here, right? Pull it together, make it into a queen bed, right? We've also got our USB charging ports. I've got an inverted plug here, so if you have a sleep apnea machine, you can run off of your 3,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. And look at this, if I'm going to bed at night, good night. Control everything right off the secondary control panels, or you can use your smartphone. So you turn lights on, turn lights off. So this is just a great use of space and it feels so open. It feels like we have so much space back here. Wow, what an incredible motorhome. The 2026 Unity TBX floor plan. Two twin beds, they make into one queen bed if you want. You have lots of upper storage. We have the hidden hanging closet, 12-volt fridge, microwave, the all-in-one private bathroom, dry bath, not a wet bath. Beautiful galley, 2-burner induction cooktop. The hidden counter extension I think is so smart. This area here with the Swivel Lounge makes into a double bed, no problem for sleeping two. 3-point seat belts facing forwards. I can turn this around and make this into a lounge area. Hey, let's talk about what powers this incredible brand new floor plan down the highway, the Mercedes-Benz 3500 series cutaway chassis. And of course, the new option is the all-wheel drive chassis. We can tow up to 5,000 pounds now. Oh, this is exciting. Come on, let's talk about this chassis. We're in the driver's seat of the Mercedes-Benz 3500 series cutaway chassis. What a beautiful chassis this is. It's got the 4-cylinder dual turbo, 9-speed automatic transmission, gets incredible gas mileage. We have an 11,030 pound GVWR. We have a 15,250 GCWR. Our Unity motorhomes have great occupant cargo carrying capacity. We have the weight label on both door jambs. You can see exactly how much our unit can carry and tow versus a 4500 series. You're going to be absolutely shocked, and you're going to have a better ride. We're on a 170-inch wheelbase, so nice long wheelbase, very stable. Dual wheels on the back, which is really important. Plus, you have all the safety features you could possibly want to have. We have adaptive cruise control. Somebody slows down in front of you, it automatically slows you down. We also have the wet wiper. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? See how it sprays the window, keeps it nice and clean. Front collision impact assist, lane keeping assist, detention assist, which kind of lets you know that maybe you should pull over and have a cup of coffee. High beam assist. We've got sign traffic assist, wind assist. Happened to me today. I was rolling on a curve, wind was blowing, slows me down, all controlled right here. We also have 2 backup cameras, one when I put it in reverse and one here. You can see it in the mirror. I can see what's behind me. I've got a lot of trees behind me. I don't want to be backing up into those. Plus, we have all of our lights right here for turning our map lights on, or our reading lights. I guess nobody really reads a map anymore. You want to know why? Because I've got navigation built into this. All voice activated. Hey, Mercedes,
how can I help?
Find me a diesel gas station near my location.
Here is what I found.
That's how simple it is. Boom, navigate you to where you want to go. Right here on the control panel, number 1, I have got electric steering. Absolutely fantastic. Look at this. It just turns. You turn this with one finger, a joy to drive. Telescopic steering, drop it down to exactly where you want it. And I like the fact that you can control everything on the dash. I can control everything here, and I can control everything on this side too. Of course, I can set up my phone. I've got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and I can switch this easily from kilometers to miles or miles to kilometers. If you're visiting the United States, switch it over to miles per hour. For our American friends that are visiting us in Canada, you can switch it over to kilometers. And one new great feature, which everybody's been begging us for, is the Mercedes-Benz chassis now has TPMS, tire pressure monitoring system. Power heated seats, and this seat can go up or down. I also have lumbar support, so I'm going to get this thing set up exactly the way I want it, and then I'm going to hit the memory switch, and the seat will automatically be exactly where I want it. We've got a wireless charging port right here, and we have USB-C charging ports, cup holders, 12-volt charging plug right there, and we also have another USB-C charging port. Look how much room I have. Like, I am 6'1". Look at this. I've got what, a foot to the top? Lots of room. Panoramic view. That's what's cool about a leisure travel van B plus motorhome. Class C's, I'd be driving like this. It's like driving in a tunnel, right? I have panoramic view in my windshield. Control here for our air conditioner, heated power mirrors as well. We order the Mercedes-Benz floor mats. They lock in place, clip into the chassis. It is super strong. They don't move anywhere. I can easily get in and out of the motorhome. We order all of our Mercedes chassis with all the really great features you can possibly get from Mercedes-Benz. So you want to make sure you have the big monitor. You want to make sure you have all the safety features. They're not built all the same. We have a great video on MyLTV on the walkthrough on the chassis. Make sure you subscribe to MyLTV and you can actually see a full walkthrough on the chassis. Hey, did I not tell you that's going to be incredible? Now, let's talk about the outside of this bad boy. It's absolutely beautiful. As we work our way down the passenger side, of course, we build all of our Unity motorhomes on the Mercedes-Benz 3500 series cutaway chassis. This one has the optional all-wheel drive, so you can get it 2 different ways, 2-wheel drive or optional all-wheel drive. This one has the optional black Alcoa rims, and it has the optional all-terrain tires. That's a great little option to have if you want to make your TBX extreme, right? We got the bad boy tires on there. The black rims looks great. And when you order the optional all-wheel drive on the TB4X, you have a lot more ground clearance. So if you want to go off-roading, you have a little bit more height. Then right here, we have our courtesy light that comes on and off right there. And we've got our Girard awning. Look at this, how simple this is. One button, press it, and out it comes. Let's get that exterior light on. There we go. So we got a nice big awning, just about 12 feet in length this way, and we're gonna come out just over 7 feet this way. So nice big awning. You can see we got the LED lights built into the awning. Got a nice little LED light here, LED light in the handle. Very, very nice. This is a cloth awning. That's very important. Cloth awning, the plastic or the vinyl ones, they get hot and sticky. They sometimes won't come in and out. So we go with a cloth awning, makes it a lot more user friendly. And of course, we always have the wind sensor awning. So in the event that the wind blows, it automatically goes back in. If it's a super windy day, keep your awning in. You don't ever want to lose your awning. But with the wind sensor, you don't have to worry too much, because if you get a gust of wind, it's going to automatically close. There we go, nice and closed. Now we're ready for travel. Okay, as we work our way down the motorhome, you can see our beautiful molded fiberglasses that are transition molding from our chassis into our Unity body. But look at this, the brand new door for 2026. I love how hidden it looks, right? It becomes part of the body. We have a screen right here, slides across, very nice. We also have a nice screen here for the window, lots of storage, but you can see how beautiful, like aircraft design, the way it molds back into the body. Looks absolutely great. Love the handle for getting in and out of the motorhome, and keyless entry, so I can lock the door, right? Locked, and I can unlock all the doors right off the Mercedes-Benz key fob. So that's a little cool feature to have. That's standard for 2026. And then we have our step right here. So right now it's on camping mode, so the step stays out all the time, even when I close the door, right? Now, if you want to put it in travel mode, you can just simply do that, and when the door closes, automatically moves a step up. So if you're staying in one spot for a long period of time, always leave it on camping mode. As we work our way down, we've got our leisure switchblade key right here. So this is gonna lock and unlock all of our compartment doors. You would just put this in here and lock the door or unlock the door in whichever way you wanna go. So right now we are unlocked, and we're gonna lift this up, and down here we have our batteries. Standard, we have a 270 amp lithium battery. These are battle-born batteries. They have a 10-year warranty. They don't care about how many times the cycle goes on the battery. That's very important. We also have an optional battery. That's another 270, which give you 540 amps of lithium power. All of our plugs, inside and out, are inverted off of the 3000 watt pure sine wave inverter. Microwave is inverted, and our air conditioner. And for 2026, we have a heat pump in the air conditioner. So technically your heat pump and the air conditioner also inverted off of the 3000 watt pure sine wave inverter. And then back in here, we also have our optional solar controller. So for 2026, we have the option of 440 watts of solar up on the roof. And then this is our MPPT solar controller, is mounted back here, which runs off of our multiplexing system. And this is your main battery disconnect switch for the entire motorhome. So this big red button here, if you want to turn all the power off, let's say you're closing it down for winter, you would then turn this off, and then all the power is turned off inside the motorhome. We also have another battery disconnect switch inside the motorhome. So all your electrical all in one spot. And right here, we've got our Truma AquaGo Comfort Plus hot water heater system. This is the best hot water heater system in the RV industry. Comes out of Germany, 60,000 BTUs of heat power, right? So you have unlimited hot water. So we have two settings on our controller. We have Eco and Comfort. When you have it on Comfort, it's going to keep this 1 liter of hot water hot all the time. We have individual hot water lines that run to each hot water faucet, the kitchen, the bathroom, and the shower. So when you turn on that hot water, instant hot water. As it uses up that 1 liter, the heat exchangers start to work, right? 60,000 BTUs, and that gives you continuous, unlimited hot water. Very important, because don't forget, we've got a beautiful dry bathroom with a stand-up shower. If you're plugged into an outside water system, you can have a hot shower as long as you want. When we look up here, we've got our beautiful, sexy, frameless glass windows. Look how beautiful they are. Look how big they open all the way up, right? So you have lots of airflow coming into the motorhome. And if it's pouring rain outside, you're not going to get any rain inside your motorhome. And of course, you can see when they close up nice and tight. Okay, as we work our way down, you can see when you order the TB4X, you get the beautiful black fender skirts. Look absolutely great. And we have optional black Alcoa Alcoa rims. Once again, we're going with 6 Alcoa rims, very important. 4 aluminum rims on the back, and then 2 aluminum rims on the front. So a couple of little things, you know, you look underneath here, you can't really see it here, but we spray foam underneath here. All of our tanks are spray foamed, all of our wheel wells are spray foamed, so that debris when you're going off-road or isn't smacking up and damaging things underneath the motorhome. Also keeps it a lot quieter when you're driving down the road. Okay, hey, let's talk about some of the wall construction, roof construction, floor construction. Floor construction is box tubular steel, welded, vacuum bonded, right? 1/2-inch plywood top decking. We also use a Cosmolite waterproof material underneath the floor so water can never come into the motorhome or rot your floor. Very important. You always want to see how the floor is built. We have a great walkthrough video, www.leisurevans.com, factory tour. We show you how we build everything in the motorhome. It's a great video. It's about an hour long. It's absolutely fantastic. Wall construction, boxed aluminum frame, right? The reason we use boxed steel and boxed aluminum is like an egg on its end. It'll never crack because look, we've got a beautiful curved wall, right? So we press that wall. That's how we create the curve. One of the few companies that have a curved wall. Everything else looks like a shoebox going down the road, right? Here comes my Brinks truck. Here comes my bread truck. Here comes the milk truck. No, it's an RV. What? Look at a Unity. Nothing looks like a Unity coming down the road. It looks absolutely spectacular. And of course, vacuum bonded roof up on top. We're almost 5 inches thick in the center core of 2-pound density polystyrene insulation. So you can have up to 5 different colors when you order the TB4X. Each color painted 3 times, 2 coats of clear. Plus we have the new paint design. It looks absolutely gorgeous. This is Storm Gray. You also have Shadow, Carbon, Eurosport. If you order the Desert Shadow package, you get the Canyon exterior color. Make sure you check out the Desert Shadow video. It shows you everything that you get with that package. So when you order the standard TBX, you can have 9 different exterior colors, right? So you can have Atlantic Blue, Alpine Mist, Storm Gray, Shadow, Granite, Sandstone, Woodland, Eurosport, and everybody's favorite, Carbon. So 9 different exterior colors. Plus, you can order the Desert Shadow package, and that would give you a 10th exterior color, which is the Canyon. There's a reason right now why you're never going to look at an adventure van again, because this is the perfect motorhome. It gives you everything. And look at this. Are you ready? It gives you something that every adventure van in the world wishes they had that they don't. It's called pass-through storage. Is this not incredible? Look at the size of this storage area. Forget mother-in-law suite, father-in-law suite. I could stay in here. Is this crazy? Look at the size. Look at the LED lights. Look how much storage you have. This is absolutely crazy. Lockdown ties, right? Love the LED lights. Plus, look, 12-volt charger. This is so cool. Like I said, if you were looking at an adventure van, you can stop looking because this is the perfect motorhome. Small, you can go anywhere you want. You have the optional all-wheel drive now, and you've got huge storage. Bikes, portable kayaks, golf clubs, obviously. You can actually take it with you and go and explore, right? That's why we call it TBX. It's extreme, it's exciting, adventurous. I just made up that word. You can tow up to 5,000 pounds. We have a class 3 receiver hitch on the back, so you can put your bikes back there and use this for storage. You can go full time RVing because you have storage space. You can also tow up to 5,000 pounds. So if you want to pull a small car, cargo trailer with motorcycles in it, or a small boat, you can actually tow with the TBX. So exciting. We also store our optional outside table. This is great if you do a lot of dry camping. Perfect for a harvest host like this because I can just bring my own. Look at this. Very simple to use. It's gonna lock in place right here. Look at that, adjustable legs. Now, if you order the black accent package, the table's done in black as well. So looks absolutely gorgeous. Really ties in with the Storm Gray exterior paint. Is that not gorgeous or what? We also have a barbecue quick connect right underneath here. You can see the little yellow tab there. So if you have a little portable barbecue, you can plug that in and run it off the main 15-gallon propane tank. Okay, as we work our way back behind the motorhome, we're at the back of the motorhome. This is all molded fiberglass, so 2-piece. We also have a separate bumper here, which is very important. If you were to back into something, not that that's ever happened to me, but it has. You could just replace the back bumper part without having to replace the main rear mast. You can see we've got the black bezels right here. So if you order the black accent package, you get the black bezels. You've got the black raised leisure logo, which is a compass. Now we have 2 backup cameras. We have one in the mirror And we also have one in the 12-inch monitor, so you can see exactly what you're gonna hit when you're backing up to it. Luckily, I missed these trees this time. So we work our way down here. We have our Class 3 receiver hitch. So this is a 2-inch receiver hitch. So you can tow up to 5,000 pounds. This is very important. So the GCWR on a 3500 series Mercedes-Benz chassis is 15,250 pounds, minus your GVWR, which is 11,030 pounds. So if I were to load this motorhome full to the GVWR, I would have towing up to 4,220 pounds of towing. A lot of people are saying, well, what about the 4,500 series? Well, number one, you can't get the all-wheel drive on the 4,500 series chassis. And number two, they didn't change the GCWR. It's still only 15,250 pounds, but the GVWR is over 12,000 pounds, which leaves you under 3,000 pounds of towing. So don't get confused by that. Always check your weights and make sure you know what you're towing. We don't ever want you to be overloaded. 7-pin connector there, but you can see how beautiful the back rear mask looks. Absolutely gorgeous. Hey, I gotta show you this one more time before we go any further. Look at the storage. Look, we had a place here for our 30 amp cord. So we run a 30 amp electrical system, right? So you can plug it into there. Look, you got a place here to store it. Absolutely crazy. My dog would love, that would be his little dog house. Rambo, he would like to be in there. We're gonna work our way down right here. We have got our optional generator. That'll give you lots of power to recharge your house batteries. This one has the 540 amps of lithium, so we can recharge those batteries really fast. That's very important if you do a lot of dry camping. You wanna make sure your batteries are fully charged, because don't forget, we can run our air conditioner off of our house batteries. I don't need to be plugged in. I can be anywhere I want. I can have my air conditioner running. I can have my heat pump running. So we wanna keep those batteries charged. The generator is like an insurance policy to make sure that your batteries stay charged. We got auto gen start on it, so if the batteries get low, boom, generator comes on, recharges the house batteries, right? You can set it for temperature. Let's say you've got pets in the motorhome. Auto gen start for temperature. You went away for the day, got hot all of a sudden, boom, generator comes on, keeps the motorhome nice and cool for the pets. Now, here's the other exciting thing. We have another great option on the Unity TB4X. You can have an optional second alternator underneath the hood. It's around 250 amps of power that it charges back into the batteries at 1,800 RPM and higher, right? So very important. So that would give you 2 alternators in the chassis compartment recharging the house battery. So if you don't want to have the generator, make sure that you order the second alternator, right? Because you want to make sure that we protect those batteries. We want you to have a great camping experience, because people don't understand. You have an electric motorhome and your batteries go dead, your motorhome is dead. You're not having a good camping experience. You want to have one or the other. You can have both if you want, but you want to have an insurance to make sure that your batteries stay fully charged, right? Very important that you decide how you want to go RVing and how you want to make sure that you're going to have a great camping experience. One is with the generator, or with the TB4X, go with the second alternator. Here's the exhaust for your Truma Vario heat furnace. Here's where you plug in your shore power. Your 30 amp shore power plugs in here. And we've also got a surge protector in there, right? It's gonna prevent any bad electricity from coming in. So if you're at a campground and you're plugged in, got no power inside the motorhome, what's going on? I paid for this campground, I got no power, what's going on? What's going on? Well, it's bad power. The surge protector is protecting it from bad power going into our motorhome and wrecking our electronics. So let's talk about our outside service center here. I love this service center because everything is all in one place, and this is where you're gonna fill up your water and dump your tanks, right? Speaking of water, we have about 40 gallons of fresh water. We have about 35 gallons of gray and about 32 gallons of black. That's very important because other companies that build this type of motorhome, they have what's called a cassette toilet. You might not be familiar with them. Cassette toilet, you have to pull that bad thing out and you have to take it and dump it in a toilet or wherever you're gonna dump it, right? Our dump system, everything is very easy to do, and we're gonna walk you through it on how it all comes together. So right here, we've got a black water flush. So if I wanted to clean my black water tank, I can. This one has the optional macerator pump. So this is a nice option to have if you wanna pump uphill. You just press a button, right? And it pumps. Don't panic. In the event that if there was ever a problem with the macerator pump, we always include the 3-inch hose right here. When you want to dump your tanks, I'm going to go to my service area, right? I don't have to pull out a cassette toilet. So we always dump our black valve first, turn this on then, and it's going to dump. And then we're going to pull the gray valve, and that's going to clean out the hose. We go back over here. We have our outside shower, hot and cold running water, right? That's very cool. So if you have pets, you want to wash their feet. And then this is where you fill up your fresh water, right? So you have city water, right? So if you're plugged into a campground that has water, or you can fill up your portable water. And we're going to run our water hose, runs in through here. we pop this up, and when we run the water hose up into here, and we plug it into here, and that way I can have this compartment closed. Water pickup hose or an antifreeze pickup hose for winterizing your units. People that live in northern climates where they don't use their motorhome in the wintertime, get a big jug of RV antifreeze, put that in there, turn on the water pump right here. It's gonna suck up the antifreeze. You're gonna turn off a couple valves, and on the Truma AquaGo Comfort Plus hot water heater, you're gonna turn some valves off there, and that way you don't get any antifreeze into your freshwater tank. You can also pull water into your motorhome. Let's say you were dry camping and you had a big jug of water and you wanted to put it into the freshwater tank. You can put that in there, turn on the hose, turn on the valves, and turn on the pump, and it will suck the water up into your freshwater tank. And this is our propane disconnect switch, so this turns off the propane. So lots of times if you're going on ferries, certain tunnels, you have to turn off your propane. And when you're filling up the propane, which gets done by a certified propane filler, you have to turn off the propane right there. Over here, we've got our cable connection. So if the campground happens to have cable, you can plug in and watch cable TV. And if you have a portable satellite dish, you can plug it in right here. We also have an optional satellite dish up on the roof. The WineGuard T4 does dish, direct, or bell. Once again, everything is all in one spot. Dumping the tanks, filling water is all part of RVing, but I like this because it's very simple to do. So there we go. Outside service center. Simple, fast, done. Okay, as we keep working our way down, we've got our beautiful window area here. Lots of natural light coming in. Once again, awning style window opens up, beautiful transition molding. So this is very cool for filling up your diesel fuel, right? Put it in there, close the door, no fumes go into the motorhome. And look at this. Nobody can tamper with my diesel either. Got our courtesy light up there. Once again, you can see the mirrors lock into place. These are power heated mirrors as well. And what powers this incredible motorhome down the highway is our 2-liter, 4-cylinder, 2-turbo diesel engine. Great horsepower, great foot-pounds of torque, and great fuel economy. I mean, you get the big three. You can roll down the highway, and now with the optional all-wheel drive, it is adventurous. Look how gorgeous it is. You have panoramic view when you're driving, right? In a traditional Class C, you know, you've got the big overhang here. You're like driving in a tunnel, right? I have panoramic view, right? Full molded fiberglass. You've got a step here for getting up to clean the windshield, right? Want to make sure your windshield's always clean. Also, when you order the TB4X with the all-wheel drive, we get the black grille, and you also get the black fog lamp accents. So it really ties it all together with the black rims and the all-terrain tires. Hey, thank you for watching the video on the brand new Unity TBX and TB4X. We are so excited about this motorhome because it's going to allow our customers to do some more adventurous RVing because we have the all-wheel drive. Or if you want to stay with the 2-wheel drive, but you still got that great big storage in the back. 4 seat belts now facing forward. Big double bed up front. Twin beds in the back that make into one queen bed. Big storage for all the stuff you want to go, right? This one you can go full timing in, absolutely. All the comforts of home in 25 feet, 1 inch, bumper to bumper. This motorhome is truly where adventure meets luxury. The Unity TBX and the Unity TB4X. Go and see your local leisure travel van dealer. Come see us at an RV show. Come visit us at the factory in Winkler, Manitoba, Canada. We'd love to take you for a factory tour. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate everybody that subscribes to our channel. Check out our build and price, and you can build out a TBX exactly how you want. It shows you all the colors, all the options, the pricing. We appreciate everybody that buys our leisure travel vans and supports our company. We've been building RVs since 1965. That's the newest gem to the family. We're very, very, very excited. Thanks again for watching the video. I'm going to go and test some wines here at the Hallcrest Vineyards. Dean from Leisure Travel Vans.